used them. Have you ever met the victim before?
Well, I've seen him a couple of times before when I had to go to Miss Portman's office. Yep. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portsman, sir. That sounds like fun. Just once I'd love to play with them. Sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portsman. All Mr. Faith ever did was pass him the ball, sir. Let's take a thought. I don't think I'd have fit in at all well with them.
Miss Maggie Bird, correct? I take it you are an acquaintance of the detective.
She was under my supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. One day, she got coupled up in a murder, and things started going downhill, so she quit. But I owe a lot to Detective Gumshoe for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I thought until a few hours ago. Right before I was about to clock out for the night.
You got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct?
Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
What the F?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And now I've even managed to be named a criminal, just when I've become a security guard.
That's a lot to go through in one lifetime.
I know! And just when I thought I'd finally found my happiness, I wind up getting you and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck.
You don't need to worry about me, Miss Bird, nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is for your cooperation.
Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth. You can count on me. I'll do it all I can to help you.
Right. What did you mean by you use the master key?
Oh, I had to use it to open the door for this prosecutor who had forgotten his key. I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right? Ah!
What is it?
That's right, I just remembered. The prosecutor forgot his key. It was Mr. Portsman, sir.
What? Please tell me more, Miss Bird, quickly.
It was around 12 a.m. Mr. Portsman had forgotten his office key, so he came to security, sir.
And that's when you loaned the master key to him?
No way! It's against regulations to loan the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door for him personally, sir.
I see.
And then, what happened after that? Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around 1:30 a.m. I think.
So in summary, for the sake of one's forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight.
What about suspicious?
I doubt you can say that. You've never left your keys at home, detective. The door.
Guess we're going to that other door.
Not this one. This one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Great. So...
I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is the office of a high prosecutor, detective. These doors will be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them.
Ah, so I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is.
Might I advise you to return that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you bought it from? Dang. I mean, we examined everything on this guy's door. Oh, what is this?
No, we did.
I can examine the hoop?
It's Mr. Portman's personal basketball hoop.
I can't believe he put something like this in the hallway of our prosecutor's office.
But, you know, it's actually pretty useful, sir. I haven't gotten lost trying to get to your office since it's been here. Do 1203, try examining that.
Room 1203, I take it this is Mr. Portsman's office.
Yeah, you can't mistake it because of that basketball hoop, sir. Oh, that reminds me. Mr. Portman had actually wanted room 1202 really badly. But since you were already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we've been next door, sir.
So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting room 1202?
I'm not sure, but I bet it's because of something like his birthday is December 2nd. Yep, that's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why.
I can think of at least 3. Yeah.
I'll try. Are you able to specifically examine that weirdo crack at the top right? All the way
Crack?
over.
This is
that
the,
thing, yeah.
That's the basketball hoop.
I was like, do it specifically on that part of the basketball hoop.
Okay, what part is cracking? No, this is like
That.
the net. This is the net. This is
Oh,
not crack, it's the net.
Hey, try the wood. Examine the wood.
Great. Yeah, we effing did this.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yep. Well, we already looked at all the door. What's gonna be effing different? Mr. Payne? Mr. Payne? It looks like you're in quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth. To be sure, better with... Oh, wait. To be sure, murder within the walls of our prosecutor's office is a trifling matter. We must find, apprehend, and punish the recording. This seems like the dialogue you give me when you don't want to talk to me. Sounds like a messy case you got on your hands. You ever feel lost? Yeah, my door's always open, even though you can't get here.
Ace investigator.
I was wondering about the investigation.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Let a real seasoned pro teach you how it's done.
It's noodle cuisine.
You know, that you can always check out the real important spots in more detail, right?
Yes.
And if the area's too big, you can always use the arrow buttons at the bottom, right? Oh, don't worry, sir. The arrows only show up when you need to use them to see more.
I knew that as well.
And when you think there's a contradiction or something unusual, try deduction. First.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty sure I already knew that as well, Detective. Wow. Wow. Great.
Right.
Apparently I'm an ace investigator.
It looks like we have to deduce somewhere. Probably on one of the doors. Logic. Oh, fuck.
Master key was stolen? Use the master key. I mean, so it's files? Another handgun. Well, I mean, I'm missing from 1 AM to 2:30. Huh. Do some. I mean, how much HP do we have? We have HP, right?
We have full HP.
Alright. I mean, the time is definitely interesting here.
Connect.
Miss Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story, and I finally got something right.
What? No way, pal. I mean, sir.
You said that you locked up Mr. Portman's office at around 1:30 AM, correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at that time.
Wow, nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. I totally forgot all about that, but thanks to you, I remember it now. You're right. It was around that very time I realized the master key was missing.
And?
Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to lock up his room, sir.
You pretended?
Yeah, I used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir.
So in actuality, you never did relock the door then?
Well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess a door still hasn't been locked properly.
Great.
The deuce.
Time to do this.
Door.
Alright, oh, so she could not lock it up? That's kind of crazy. There's a connection between reality and the evidence. If what Miss Bird has said is true, then why is this door locked tight?
You know, you're right.
Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door?
I am certain of it, sir. And I don't think Mr. Portsman noticed it himself that I hadn't. Which means, what, sir?
It either means that he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one.
So, she opened a different door? But how can you prove that?
There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is, we need to examine these,
What the
the
hell?
door?
What?
The doorknob
No. The number plate? Maybe?
could... Well, they said they'd, like, take it out, right?
Yeah.
The number plate.
It's definitely not, I don't think it's a door now, because I think it said
They
it's
were
in
white.
white. I mean,
Yeah, they were
yeah.
white. The master key, I mean, like, who knows, I guess.
I guess I'll go for the number plate.
The prints on a number plate, they will tell us all that we need to know.
Everything? Really? Like what, sir?
Like, well, for example, we know that Detective Godfrey's dinner bowl consists of instant noodles.
Wow, that was amazing, sir. How did you know? Is that supposed to be a joke to cheer me up, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, that's it. Now then, we should get back to doing what we need to do, and that is, we should examine these prints on the master key.
Well, if that was the thing you wanted to examine, sir, that was the very first thing we did. I can tell you that we didn't find any prints other than Maggie's.
Oh!
That's so brilliant, Mr. Edgeworth. So what can we deduce from that?
Oh, well,
I'll tell you what I deduced. I think this means that the culprit wiped their prints off.
yes, that's exactly it. I'm glad you were able to come to the same conclusion. However, the more important matter is, we need to examine these prints on the doorknob.
Hey, you. Yeah, you, pal. Do us a favor and see what you can lift from this, okay?
Great.
So, what did you find out?
So I guess they were only wiped on Edgeworth's room. There's no need for such a belligerent, nostril-flaring detective. Wait, are you forensics?
No, you are.
Great. I think it was like a weird... Sir, I have found only Mr. Portman's and Mr. Face prints on this doorknob. So only 2 people's prints were found on this, huh? That's pretty decisive.
I'm lost, sir.
Thinking logically, a certain other person's prints should be on this knob as well. Now then, whose prints should also be?
Maggie.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Don't you find it odd that the prints of this person who unlocked this door are absent?
You mean?
Yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one. Great. Huh? And suspicious, huh? Well, I'll tell you what's suspicious.
Okay.
What is this?
Well, looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it.
Looks like a note from the victim. Let's see, 3 pieces of evidence. Just like we talked about on the phone. Guess I'll catch up to you later, buddy.
Yeah, and it's from Mr. Portsman. Maybe the basketball has something.
This basketball property of Mr. Postman?
Yes, sir. He's always ready for a match. Basketball. Oh shit. Although it'd be little hard to play tennis with this ball. Ho ho.
Isn't that the point you should be? That isn't the point you should be focusing on, detective.
You're right, sir. Now I know what I should be focusing on. Bad Mr. Portsman. Someone should teach him to clean up his toys after he's done playing.
I think we've reached the end of this conversation.
Oh, can you examine that thing at the top right?
What?
That indent on the ground?
Oh, like they moved it? Or I guess it would just be this.
What are you looking at, sir? Oh hey, how about a game?
That's okay, detective. I just found the position of the hoop to be a little off.
Hey, you're right, sir. I guess it shifted when someone made a seriously sweet slam dunk.
I better take a note. Oh my gosh, now we got the basketball hoop.
Oh, did we win? Yes!
We did! This game's too easy. Poking around in this hallway has actually paid off quite handsome.
Oh, how so, sir?
In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat with the real culprit of this case.
You know who the killer is? Wow, Mr. Edgeworth.
As long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsman.
What? Mr. Portsman? I knew it. That's exactly what my logic centers were telling me too. I suspected it was him from the instant he accused Maria of being the killer, sir.
Lady and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door. "5:12 a.m. These guys just don't sleep.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, right. Whoops.
Okay, looking good. You there, take good care of this. What the Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe. End of the line for you, Portsman. We've got you now. Call off your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this some kind of joke?
It's no joke. We know Mr. Jacques Portsman, that you are the guilty party in this case.
You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too. So I guess you can stay if you promise to stay out of our way.
You intend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing his job. I can see right through the unsightly, paper-thin mask that you wear upon your cowl.
Who'd ever thought it would come to this? Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Kammer, right? A legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years. But there was always this incessant chatter about forged evidence with that guy. Really teaches me that I've got to stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know?
Are you done trying to play mind games with me because they won't work? The only thing you should be using that mouth of use for is explaining yourself. Although that, too, will only dig your hole deeper. Either way, your game is up.
Well, aren't we all full of ourselves, even though you haven't yet to prove anything? I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how, may I ask, do you propose I unlocked your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here.
Sorry, but we are not finished yet.
Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusation on something.
I can assure you they are quite based.
Hold it!
Oh, and what, pray tell, kind of evidence are we talking about here?
Jim was my partner, so you can't say I had a motive for killing him.
And that's it? That's not even an anthill, let alone a mountain.
But it's more than enough, wouldn't you agree?
Might I recommend that you review what the word evidence means?
It doesn't change the fact that the evidence doesn't point to me as the killer. I think we have to present on this one.
Let's see, what was the other ones? Yeah, it's not that one. Hell, I asked you, propose I unlocked your door and got in here.
Oh, Master Key, maybe?
Yeah, what else do we use? The hoop, yeah, we used the hoop to get in.
Objection!
I believe you were able to open my office door with the master key, no less.
Objection!
Wait. Hold on for a sec. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know.
Precisely, you were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right, use your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key.
That guy. That person.
That guy. You had asked Miss Bird to open your own office door for you, yes?
Yeah. I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know?
Well, the room you had Miss Bird open at the time was not your own, was it?
What? You have quite the imagination. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir. See, Miss Bird backs up my story.
Yet, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted?
And how do you suppose I did that?
By switching the number plates on our doors, for example.
That's right. They do slide out pretty easily.
Furthermore, you then use one other thing to give a very strong impression that the door she was opening was yours and not, in fact, mine. The basketball hoop?
Yeah.
Because he moved it.
Yeah. What? The basketball hoop, sir?
It's quite the peculiar fixture in any hallway, let alone a hallway in this building. Which is why it left an unusually strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor.
Wow. That's very true, sir. Because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portsman's.
There are signs that the hoop has been moved. To sit it in front of my office, to be sure.
I see. So that's how you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture's a little off the racetrack. Now you're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me. I'm as pure and innocent as my jacket. And Miss Bird is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears. My jacket's not dirty. I'll have you know I just watched it yesterday.
Please calm down, for I intend to show who's the one truly covered in slime here.
Hold it!
And what were you doing in your office?
I was doing my usual training regimen.
Training regiment? What were you going through your law books from were you going through those books from start to finish?
Mainly batting practice and some weights. Oh, and I jog when I get the chance. Wow, you must be the toughest prosecutor we have.
With the weakest legal muscles, it would seem.
I was doing my usual workout, so...
Hold it!
I think I've given you quite a few reasons, actually.
Objection!
But none of those would stand up on their own.
Objection!
Then what about all the evidence?
Objection!
It's all circumstantial. No judge would convict on such flimsy evidence.
One more little push, huh? Great. So, let's see.
Hold it!
Using the master key, of course.
Sure, you have a problem with that? That is what the master key is for, right? Yeah, so we did press on the first one, because that's the only one we haven't done yet.
Nonsense, you say?
Yes, because I'm telling the truth here. Right.
Yep.
What evidence we have? Actually, what did that paper say?
Oh yeah, this one?
Yeah.
It looks like you're out. You're out, huh? You're out. He said he was in his room the entire time?
Present, yes, present.
Looks like I'm getting the hang of it now. That was a lie.
What are you talking about? How is that a lie?
This is a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman.
A note?
It was left under your door, or did you not notice? And right there it says, "But you're out." You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you and what were you doing?
Ah!
Shall I explain it in full detail for you? You were busy snooping around in my room, the very room you had Miss Bird open for you. Oh, this is the bop song.
Objection!
That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I make the girl open your door for me.
Oh, but I do. I have very decisive evidence.
No way!
You had Miss Bird open the door for you.
What is that?
Says she unlocked this door, but her prints were not found.
Maybe that one?
I mean, she literally said,
Take that!
I had your door dusted for prints.
My door? Ha! And what for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time.
You're right, I didn't find anything, and definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints.
Her print? What do they have to do with anything?
Let's put it this way, if she really was the one who opened your door, then a print should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Further, all the prints on my office's doorknob have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. And Detective Faith found you out. Possibly because he heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did. You had to threaten me as you escaped. As I said, when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office.
And what's so funny, pal? Well, that look of stiff seriousness on the face of this office's finest prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me, is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world.
What? Hey, don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you like this series, and thanks for watching.